Hello and welcome. This is Penny Sansevieri with Author Marketing Experts, and I'm here to talk to you today about a very important Gmail hack. And I recommend that you do it if you are on Gmail, and also recommend it to your subscribers and your readers, because otherwise you could be losing a valuable amount of information. So Gmail is changing. If you have Gmail, you've already seen this and maybe wondered what to do with it. They now have three tabs. So there is the primary, social, and promotions. Promotions is pretty much anything that Gmail deems to be promotional. It may not even be promotional. I've seen some errors under the promotional tab. You probably have too. Unless your end user knows to change this, your emails could end up getting lost in the promotions tab. So here's what it looks like, and I'm going to take you through a short video in just a second, but here's what it looks like. You have three headings: primary, social, promotions. You can move emails around, but when at a default, Gmail will put those into a particular format. So let's take a look at the video really quick, and I'll step you through it. Hello there, this is Penny with Author Marketing Experts, and I just want to walk you through some changes that Gmail has recently implemented and how this can affect you as well as any email promotions that you might do. So you're going to see at the top three new tabs: primary, social, and promotions. If you are doing any kind of email promotion, it's very likely that your emails are now landing in this promotions tab, which is a hidden tab. People are not accustomed to checking it, so your emails very well may get lost. Now, you'll see that there are some emails in here, and candidly, they really shouldn't be, because they're also in the primary inbox. So I'm going to show you a little trick on how to get them moved into primary, which, what it will do is then from that point forward, all of those emails will end up going into your primary box. So you should, in fact, star them first and foremost, and then just take them and move them to the primary box. What will come up from Gmail is a note that says, do this for future messages from penny@amarketingexpert.com. Click yes. Okay. And so any emails that I now send to this inbox will actually go to the primary box. Okay, so we can do this. I would recommend doing it with all of them, even if they are the same ones. Okay, and click yes, and click yes. Okay, so what that's done now is it has moved any of the emails that you don't want in promotions to primary. And I recommend that if you have an email list, if you do any kind of promotions, you need to let your users know, and feel free to forward this video and just kind of walk them through it. Now, under social, you're going to see things like Facebook and Twitter. You can certainly do this if this is your own inbox and you're trying to manage this. You can certainly move all of your emails into primary. The tabs are kind of good, but you have to remember to check them. And with so many users on Gmail, and so much done by habit when you get into your email account, most people will not check these. So again, going over to promotions, make sure and move those emails into primary. Make sure and click yes. You'll get the message at the top, future messages from penny@amarketingexpert.com, or you could have somebody else's email that's going in there. So that's basically it. Just remember, Gmail is rolling out these changes. Not everybody has them yet. I have several other Gmail accounts that we use just for pitching and whatnot, and not all of them have been converted over. If you want to convert your account, you can by clicking on this little flower, which takes you to settings and goes to configure inbox, and you can then change that if you want to start working on this. You can also go here as well, which is, and let me just show you where that is again. You click on this little plus sign and it pops up select tabs to enable. So you can also have updates and forums. I think that at some point Gmail is going to allow you to name your own tabs, which would be great for just for for email filtering. Um, but the other thing is include starred messages in primary. So any starred messages that you have will then be moved over to your primary account. Okay, so if I go into social and I star this one, it's going to now wind up it's going to go into the starred, which you see right here. Okay, so that email is still in social, but it's now also in primary. Candidly, I recommend doing both. I just think it's important just to make sure that your emails are getting moved over properly so you can star them. You should also move them. That way Gmail knows, Gmail learns by your habits. So you need to make sure and teach the system. That's it. And finally, make sure that you let all your email subscribers know. I would recommend posting it to Facebook and also Twitter. If you do Facebook, I recommend putting up a promoted post to make sure that people see this. Remember, if you notify folks through email, you can certainly send an email blast. We've gotten a few of them, but it may still wind up in a promoted under promotions. So make sure and use other types of social media to get the word out there. And if you have any questions, you can always email us at info@amarketingexpert.com. You can also find us at amarketingexpert.com. This is Penny Sansevieri, and thanks so much for tuning in.